Okay, we have a Bally Supersonic cabinet here. One side rail gone, the other side rail coming off. We're going to demonstrate how to pull that side rail off without mangling it, which is not easy to do because they've used these twist nails. Twist nail has this thread almost like a screw, a very coarse thread. And so what we're going to do is, and by the way, the heads on these nails are, as you well know, are really flat. There's not much to get a hold of. So really, how are you going to do that? Well, the trick to this is going to be two things. Is one, you're going to want to use some nippers, which you can get through a stained glass supply company. They're very flat on the bottom, along with the sharp cutter edge. Unlike most wire cutters that are tapered in, you can't get a hold of them with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a hold of, try to get a hold of the head of the screw here, and we're going to put this down, piece of a little shim there to just keep from scratching and scraping our rail here. And what we're going to need to do is just get a hold of that nail. And the key here is, I mean, there's not much to get a hold of there. The key here is to rotate. If you can get a hold of it ever so slightly and then rotate, watch how I rotate. I want to rotate as I lift up. Now look, that has already popped up almost 1/8 of an inch. So that is the key. No damage to that, which is good news. Once I do that, just continue to rotate, and that just comes right out. Now I know that looks too easy to believe, but unless they've pounded on the cabinet with the hammer to where it's completely indented, most of them will come out like this. Okay, so once you get it up in the air, you can go back to just a pry bar type thing and just pop that open. There you go. Like I said, there's not much to get a hold of on the top of those. Now, if by chance you can't, no matter what you try, you can't get it off, what you want to do next is you want to basically get a nail punch and just punch it right in the top. Then you want to come back with about a 1/8 inch drill bit and just drill down a little bit, and what will happen is that head will pop off. Once the head pops off, there's nothing holding the rail. Once you remove the rail, you can either drive that nail all the way through, or really you should be able to take your nippers and dig down in the wood, which you're not going to see that once you remove this and then reapply it. You're not going to see that you dug into the wood. Plus you could patch it if you had to. Grab a hold of that nail and pull it out. If that doesn't work, just drive it all the way through. So you got two foolproof methods. First, try to pull the nail off with the nipper. Second, just drill the head off of the screw and the rails will come off, and then just either pound it through or pull it back out with your nippers. Alright, should make your job, should have some nice rails from this point forward.